Treatment, and this is Generation Me.
Well, we started back in, probably started in about 2010. The first member we found was Rick.
Dan was 14, I was 15. Dan wanted to put together like a real rock and roll band, no bullshit.
We found Rick and Taggy went to school together. And
we had two pretty rival bands. I'm sure he'll say his is the best, but his band was shit.
We were like the only two guys in the whole school that liked rock and roll.
We were sort of battling away, thinking we were the biggest bollocks in the world, and then all of a sudden Rick joined the Treatment.
We moved in pretty much the second time I ever met Dan and haven't looked back since.
I remember I was on the way back to the station one day. My phone was going off, this is Rick. And he goes, basically they had lost a guitar player and he was just like, do you want to come down and audition? And I remember being so scared and busting out my guitar and then just watching all the boys playing. I remember watching Dan for the first time and just thinking, this fucking guy's got it, you know what I mean? Just watching him rock away.
he just fitted in great, like.
So then we all moved to Laurie's up in Cambridge. So we had the whole band living together and like, it was a great time for us to bond as friends. The best sort of start to a band you could have. Journey then kind of took a pretty fucking drastic turn.
Supporting Alice Cooper, playing Ozfest in Japan, I mean,
Steel Panther after that.
Well, first of all, Treatment is the best fucking band around. I mean, if you were to go Steel Panther, Treatment is right there.
And then I remember before we'd even finished Steel Panther, one night we'd come back to Glasgow. Nikki Sixx had tweeted us saying, see you guys in America. We've been confirmed for the American tour for Kiss and Motley Crue.
It's been a pretty wild ride, to be honest with you.
It was like a dream come true.
Rock and roll. Rock is all I need. I play rock and roll. It's my destiny.
So our second album came out and then we toured with Thin Lizzy. We did Choir after that and that was just incredible. And then a couple of people didn't believe in it anymore and they ain't here anymore.
Don't get mad, get evil. I'm inside you, creeping up behind you. Don't get mad, get evil. I'm inside you, creeping up behind you.
We lost our old singer. We were not going to stop. There's not a chance of us stopping what we're going to do. We're going to find a new singer.
To find a great classic rock singer, we didn't even think it was possible because it was hard enough finding the original singer in the first place. So to find another one in a position where we're actually starting to get on the up and people are starting to like the lineup, we were like, what are we going to do? Finding Mitch was an absolute fluke. 3 or 4 in the morning, I was like, right, I'm just going to go on YouTube and search like UK rock singers. The first video that came up was Mitch's voice audition. And the second he started singing, I was like, this is the guy that we need for this band. Like, no matter what, like, I don't know what he's doing and where he's at in his career, but I've got to message this guy and see what he's doing.
He come in the room, sang 2 songs with us, and we were like, right, this is our guy.
I was really taken back by how tight the band were and how easy it was for me to sort of vocally gel with the band.
One of the greatest singers, I believe, in the UK at the moment.
Probably the best singer in the world. I think he's just absolutely phenomenal. He's a complete nutcase. His personality's a total lunatic, but voice, he's great, and he's just fitted in and gelled great.
I think Mitch on this record was literally the missing link that we've had in our last 2 albums.
Being in the Treatment is, for me, was a huge surprise, to be honest. Later, I've been propelled into a completely new situation with a great bunch of guys, and just overall an amazing band, and being part of that is absolutely incredible.
I think it was Danny suggested, like, why don't we get Tayo down for an audition for guitar player when we were looking.
The main founder of the band, Danny, gave me a ring and my brother and said, look, we need a new guitarist. What are you doing right now? You know, do you want to come down and audition? and from that second I knew that I wanted to come down. That was it. Ran through a few songs. We started with things like I Believe Rock and Roll and Emergency, went straight into rehearsal, see what they sounded like, and then next thing you know, I was sitting down with all the band and they were proposing whether I wanted to join and move in with everyone. He's just great, it's just perfect time for him, you know what I mean? He's just walking into a band where he can be himself, he knows the guys, and it's just the right age for him as well, you know what I mean? There's no better time to join a band.
It all immediately clicked, you know what I mean? Because we've known each other for so long. It's like a familiar face joining the band.
Just a fucking great player, and Tag and Tao gelled together so well.
I think his guitar playing is what we needed, to be honest, because we've gone through like quite a few guitar players in the past, and no one was really like what we were looking for. And the second he started playing with Tag, there was that kind of brotherly connection there.
The way we blend together, we just know exactly where we're going. If we're going to go on to another section, he's already there, because it's just like working together so much, and just, I mean, knowing each other, like, you know, we're basically the same person.
He's so talented for how old he is, you know, and he's only going to get better.
Danny for me is one of my oldest and dearest friends.
Probably the most loyal guy I've ever met.
He's the best drummer I've ever had the chance to play with.
He's very, very, very laid back. He's probably one of the most chilled and quiet people that I think you'll ever meet.
I think together we work so well as a rhythm section.
He's the energy behind like everything in the band. Everything revolves around Dan. Like, that's where it starts with the drums, and he just brings that massive boom to the sort of table, you know what I mean? And he's great.
He's absolutely solid, and that's exactly what you want from a drummer. And he plays it with such, what's the word for it? I'd like to say he plays it with fucking balls. I'd say Tag's probably one of the hardest working dudes I've ever met in my life.
Always thought he's a great guitar player. He's got so much energy.
He doesn't like to be flashy, but when he does want to be flashy, he nails it.
Incredible show. Like, I love just standing back like during little lead breaks and stuff like that, just watching him like rock the crowd, going like in and out with people. Like he really engages the room like no one else that I know can.
Ricky is a character, and that's what I really like about Ricky. He is such a character, and on stage, he gives it his all.
I mean, he's really got a great sort of sense of music and dynamics and stuff.
It's the kind of the showman of the band, you know what I mean?
I find it really awesome to share the stage with someone who absolutely goes for it. I think 2016 is going to be a brand new start for the band.
Album number 3 is a massive step forward for Retreat.
With the new lineup, we're able to sort of pull off a wider variety of styles with this album.
I've never been so excited listening back to something that I've been involved with. Everything has stepped up so much. We have this record that is everything we want it to be and more. It's the album that we've always wanted to make.
Great to be part of such an amazing sounding album, and it's by far, I think, the best so far.
It's the first album that we've all sat back and listened to and could not fault at any point.
Created this beast.
Balls to the wall, high energy, rock and roll.
Generation Me, 3rd album, Treatment, we're back. New lineup, new band, new members. We're fucking here to have you.
You can't stop this runaway train. Put it up you with the boys again.